Rainollon here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Dread Incarnon. There are 3 builds I'm going to show you today. One is for new players and the other 2 is for Steel Path. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with the new player setup first and the mods. The mods I will highly recommend new players to use are these mods right here. Split Chamber for multi-shot, Vigilant Ornaments for multi-shot, you're going to shoot a bunch of projectiles, Speed Trigger for fire rate, Cryo Rounds for cold, Infected Clip for toxin, toxin and cold give you viral. When you proc viral onto enemies, enemies will take more damage from any source. Vital Sense for critical damage, Point Strike for critical chance, and Serration for increased damage. These are the mods. For the actual weapon adapted slot mods I will highly recommend for you to go, it's going to be between Vigilant Supplies to enhance your crits and ammo economy, or Terminal Velocity for projectile speed. This is a projectile weapon, so this is going to make the projectile travel much quicker. And that's it. Those are the mods I will highly recommend new players, and now it's time for the Steel Path builds. For the second setup, the mods I'm using here, Gunless Chamber for multi-shot, Gunless Scope for critical chance while aiming, we have viral damage, we have critical damage, and critical damage while invisible, and additive damage while invisible. This build is designed for invisible Warframes, and yeah, that's it with the mods. For the excellent weapon adapted slot mods I will highly recommend for you to go, it's going to be between Vigilant Supplies to enhance your crits and ammo economy, or Terminal Velocity for projectile speed. For the Arcane, Longbow Sharpshot. On headshot, you gain 300% multiplicative damage on your next shot. This is a huge amount of damage. It's very good. It's by far the best in slot. Nothing comes close. For the stats on the base form, the charge time is fast. Magazine size is 1, which is normal for every bow. Maximum ammo from pickup is good. Reload is fast. Accuracy is very high. Charge, silent, 1 punch through, solid. Critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot. And I will remove bladed rounds for it. Critical chance is good, critical damage is solid, status chance is solid, total damage is very good. The weapon does have the charge system, which makes the damage much higher. For the Incarnon form, you have 20 charges, higher critical chance, higher critical damage, higher status chance, and higher total damage. The weapon does have a problem, which is the projectile is huge, so it's really hard for you to hit some weak points and headshots. But when it comes to clearing, it's good. It has infinite body punch too. And that's it. Those are stats, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the final setup. For the final setup, this is the Acuity setup. The mods I'm using here, nearly identical. Instead of viral, we have Blast to help us with clear. Critical damage with these two. Critical damage is dash chance. I remove bladed rounds for Hammer Shot. Hammer Shot will increase our chance to proc Blast to help us with clear. Spectral Serration is still here to complement Longbow Sharpshot. And Primary Acuity for weak point damage and weak point critical chance. Multi-shot cannot be modified. And that's it. Those are the mods. For the actual weapon adapted slot mods, I will still recommend between these two. Longbow Sharpshot is still here, and stats here nearly identical. Instead of viral, it's blast. It's going to have a much higher stash chance, and it's going to have slightly less critical damage. And that's it. Those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the evolutions. For the evolutions, the first evolution is weak point hits charges the Incarnon form. You can transform it from the base form to the Incarnon form by pressing the alternative armor button, which is the middle mouse. The second evolution, I took the increased base damage by plus 70, plus 100% damage to enemies below half-life. Very good. Third evolution, plus 30% projectile speed. And fourth evolution, you're going to swap between this one and this one. So if you like the viral setup, you take the critical damage one. If you like the blast setup, you're going to take the stash chance one. And that's it. Now it's time for me to show you these builds against the units. Alright, let's start. This is the new player setup. I'm going to spawn level 40, regular star chart, or competitive dudes. No buffs or armor strip, unnecessary, unneeded. You're going to hold left click and release, and everything is going to die. I do have the evolution, so I will do more damage than you, but don't worry, you're going to one-shot as well. Regular star chart is going to be very easy with this weapon. Not the greatest at clearing, but when it comes to single target, it's solid. Now for Steel Path builds, I'm going to swap to this one, change this. Oh, it already is 1x. There it is. I'm going to spawn level 205, Steel Path, or competitive dudes. Go invisible to get the Unseen Dread and Spectral Serration. I don't need to charge, I can just tap and everything is going to die. As you can see. Boop. Boop, 5 million damage. One tap heavy gunners as well. Bombards. Yep. this guy, that guy, and this guy. Now for the Incarnon form, I'm going to press the alternative fire mode button, which is middle mouse, to transform it. It has infinite body punch through. The clear is better, of course. But you won't be able to hit weak points, so it's going to be really hard for you to like hit weak points. You still one-shot them, of course, nothing here is going to survive. But if something survives, you're going to see the damage is much weaker than the base form, because the base form has a very easier time to hit weak points. Now for the final setup, the blast setup, I'm going to swap this to stash chance, swap this to blast, there it is. Spawn level 205, go invisible, charge the bow, you have a decent chance to proc blast, there it is, one tap everything there, one tap everything here. One tap the heavy gunners. Yeah, your clear is going to be much nicer. It's really nice. I like the Acuity blast setup. And that's it. Those are the builds. Now it's time for me to show you against Steel Path units. And I'm going to use the blast setup. So, let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the Corrupt Names at the Void. Steel Path, of course. It's survival. The Vamp Skull mod, going to show you this build here. Blast proc, there it is. Another blast. Come on. Blast. Oh, blast procies. Another one. Ooh. I love this build. They can't see me. I'm invisible. This guy. Oh. Come on. Those guys go invisible yet again. Woohoo. Be careful. And turn around. There we go. This guy, that guy. Nothing here is going to survive. Against the Acolyte, it's also solid. I 2-tapped him. I think the slash proc killed him. My first shot was like a slash proc. The second one was blast, and he died. 1.5 million AoE. There it is. Let's do the Incarnon form. I didn't show it. I don't like the Incarnon form on the blast build. It works, but I don't like it. There we go. Transform. It works, as you can see. The damage is weaker, but it has a higher chance to proc blast. It has infinite body punch through, the projectile is wider, so you're going to hit like a decent blast proc. Go invisible yet again. Always look at your invisible ability. One of my favorite bow blast builds is... It's definitely between Paris Prime Incarnon and the IQ Prime. The Paris Prime Incarnon procs like 6 or 7 stacks of blast, which is stupid. The IQ has like over 100% chance to proc blast. And it hits really hard. Come on, don't move. There we go. These guys. My Loki has nothing, has no buffs. No arcanes that give him buffs. He's just invisible, that's it. I just tossed a bunch of duration, and that's it. Oh, here comes the Acolyte. I hope I don't get the one that is immune to projectiles. Oh, thank God. We got the easy one. The dumb one. Stop moving. Oh, one. Yet again, slash proc. Oh, I missed. There we go. That's the Acolyte. That's the clear. That's the weapon. Time for me to leave. And be right back. And there you go, that's the Dread Incarnon. I like it, I don't mind it at all. Maybe it's not the greatest at single targeting or clear, but it's usable. And there you go, those are the builds, that's the weapon. I hope you enjoyed the builds. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.